crazy for a while there.
Yeah.
Rayman Legends has been a long time coming. It was originally going to be a launch title for the Wii U, but then it got delayed, and then it got delayed again, and now almost a full year later, it's finally out. And not just on the Wii U, it's on almost every gaming platform. But was it worth the wait, Barjo?
It absolutely was, Hex. This game is full of creativity and polish. Let's have a look.
Each level gives you the very simple task of getting Rayman and his friends safely to the exit. But the beauty of this game is that there are so many locations and scenarios. The game always feels fresh. Being a big music lover, my favourites are the levels laid out to the beat of pop songs. Well, Blackberry, bam-ba-lam.
Yeah, those levels were so great, I almost wish the whole game was music themed. But then those song levels are all really fast paced, a bit like those smartphone endless running games. So I'm glad there's plenty of thoughtful platforming here too. Like these stealth levels where you have to sneak around, staying out of sight of the cameras.
And there's a bit of a James Bond vibe with those spy themes and the henchmen in wetsuits. And it's such a good looking game, isn't it, Hex?
Yeah, it's stunning. We're used to a lot of flashy 3D graphics today, but all of Rayman's locations have a hand-drawn look that adds so much personality. I love those little touches, like the way the baddies are roughing up the teensies before you rescue them.
Originally, when this game was being made specifically for Wii U, it featured a multiplayer touchscreen mode. An extra player was able to use swiping gestures on the gamepad to make the flying character Murphy do things like cut ropes to drop platforms down.
Yes, and since then it's been rejigged to work on all of the consoles. Now the regular players can control Murphy with a button press while they're jumping around. I found it a little tricky at first, moving the background around while you're jumping.
Well, once I got used to Murphy, I actually really liked using him. Plus, he can do some really awesome things like deflecting fireballs away from you at just the right moment.
For me, it was the crazy variety that I enjoyed the most. One minute I'd be fighting a monstrous luchador, the next I'd be turned into a chicken while Murphy tunneled through giant cakes for me. I guess you can have your cake and eat it too.
Affirmative. And speaking of cakes, I was impressed with how many secrets they baked into every level. Collecting all the lums and rescuing every teensy will test even the most skilled gamers.
Yeah, they sure have crammed a lot into this game, haven't they? As well as all the new levels, they've also included a bunch of older levels from their last game, Rayman Origins, with extra secrets scattered about for you to find.
Collecting everything in the game is definitely a big challenge, but the co-op balances out that difficulty. In co-op, you don't have to restart when you die, you're just turned into a balloon. So as long as one of the other players is alive, they can keep bringing you back to life.
Yeah, playing this in tandem will be perfect for younger spawnlings, I think. Just having someone who's a little bit more experienced with this kind of platformer can be a big help in some of those trickier sections.
All right, Darren, let's do this. Teamwork. Teamwork is key.
Remember your training and you will survive.
Okay. Wait!
Oh dear.
Save me, Darren.
Don't worry, I'll just...
Save me. Back. Thank you, Darren. I'm not actually really doing badly, Darren. I am showing you the mechanics of how to save your friends. I'm teaching you about teamwork, really. I'm not actually dying myself. Oh, I'm dead.
Well, even though I still think it was your fault, Darren, thank you so much for saving my bacon.
Oh, you're welcome.
We should also mention some of the other modes, like the soccer shootout minigame.
Yeah, at first I thought this was a really odd mode to add. But after playing it for 5 minutes, I realized it's there because it's so much fun. I mean, who doesn't want to kick flaming soccer balls around? And there are even online challenges where you can put your Raymanly skills to the test, trying to get on the daily leaderboards. What did you think overall, Hex?
You know, as soon as I finished it, I just dived straight back in so I could beat my times and find all the secrets that I missed. And I can't believe how varied all the levels were. I just love this. I'm giving it 9.5.
Yeah, after the last game, which was very good, I was expecting big things and they delivered. It just kept mixing up the gameplay with creative ideas and I think it's fantastic and it sits right up there now with Mario and Sonic. I'm giving it 9.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.